Hey guys, I am Game Advisor and welcome back to another Icarus video. Today we're going to be talking about the mission Incursion Scan. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do before you do anything else is when you drop in, go ahead and head up to that first objective. It's going to be on top of a waterfall in the middle of a stream. You'll see a blue box. Go ahead and open it up and pick up the radar. After you've done this, it'll then trigger the locations of the 3 other places you're going to have to go. However, before you go, you may want to consider getting yourself at least some decent armor or maybe a decent weapon if you're playing solo. Now, if you are playing in a group, then this won't be as big of an issue for you. You really only need a bow and also need to have the knowledge of how to Olay a bear in order to beat this mission. If you don't know how to Olay a bear, I highly recommend you check out some of our tips videos as it covers a lot of that kind of stuff and it will help you a lot when you're playing solo. Now, after you've gone ahead and prepped whatever it is you decide you're going to go with, whether that just be with absolutely no armor or just your starting bow or the exotics you brought in with you, you're going to want to go ahead and head to this first location, which will be located here. And you will place the radar in the river. A few wolves will then spawn after about 5 or so seconds. You'll get to about 50% on it, maybe 10 seconds, and you'll start seeing these wolves spawn. I believe there's 2 to 4 of them in our experience. You may get more, you may get less. We don't always know, but at the end of the day, you're just gonna have to deal with a few wolves, which really isn't too big of a deal. The second location is going to be located here, and it may spawn things such as wolves and bears that you may need to deal with. In our experience, we really didn't see anything specifically spawn to deal with the radar, so we're not 100% sure, but as we were leaving, we saw a wolf and a bear heading that direction, so that could have been it. Again, I don't know what you're necessarily going to run into, but I wouldn't expect anything worse than maybe a bear and a couple of wolves. The third location is going to be located here across a very large lake. After placing it down, you will have to deal with 2 bears simultaneously. Now, it is hard to Olay 2 bears at the same time. So what we recommend you do is go ahead and back all the way up to the big stone cliff, let them start attacking the radar, and then once they're both hitting it, go ahead and start pumping them full of arrows. You could also wait for them to break it and then stealth over and reactivate it, pick it up and run, but that's going to take you longer. You're not going to get as much XP and it's a little bit more risky. So the safe bet is to just go ahead and kill one of them as quickly as possible while they're distracted on the radar, and then deal with the other one via Olaying if you haven't already killed it before it finishes being distracted. Now, after you completed the third objective, you're going to want to go ahead and head back to your drop pod, which you can do by going ahead and offing yourself to get back there quicker. This is a faster way, but just keep in mind if you drop exotics, you're not going to be able to take them with you out of the mission. Then once you get back in your drop pod, congratulations, you finished the mission and you are done. It's not too bad of one at all. I think it was one of the easier missions out there, especially for how far in the quest tree it is. But with that being said, I'm Game Advisor. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe for more survival game and Icarus content, and I'll see you next time.